Did you have a relaxing weekend?
Yes, I spent it at home, catching up on some reading.
Have you tried the new office gym?
Not yet, but I've heard it's well equipped. Have you?
How's your workload this week?
It's manageable so far. How about yours?
Have you ever participated in team building activities at work?
Yes, we had a team building day last month. It was fun.
Do you have any favorite local restaurants for lunch?
There's a great sushi place nearby that I like.
Have you ever considered working from a different location?
I've thought about it, but I prefer the office environment.
How do you like to stay active during the workday?
I take short walks during breaks to stretch my legs.
Have you had a chance to meet the new team members?
Yes, I've met a few of them. They seem nice.
What's your favorite way to unwind after a challenging day?
I like to relax with a good book or take a long bath.
Are you a fan of team lunches or potluck events?
I enjoy both. It's a great way to bond with colleagues.
How do you handle time management at work?
I prioritize tasks and use a digital calendar to stay organized.
Have you ever had to make a last-minute presentation?
Yes, it was nerve-wracking, but I managed it.
Do you prefer working on individual projects or collaborative ones?
I like a mix of both, but collaboration can be very rewarding.
Have you ever worked with a remote team or colleagues from other offices?
Yes, I've collaborated with teams from different regions.
What's the best piece of advice you've received from a coworker?
Don't be afraid to ask questions when you need help.
Are you a fan of company-sponsored events or outings?
Yes, they're a great way to build team camaraderie.
Have you ever been in a role where you had to train new hires?
Yes, I've been a mentor for a few new team members.
Do you have a favorite spot for brainstorming ideas?
I like sitting by the window for inspiration.
How do you handle work-related travel, if applicable?
I plan ahead and make sure to pack efficiently.
Have you explored any leadership development programs?
Yes, I attended a leadership workshop last year.
What's your favorite type of team-building exercise?
I enjoy problem-solving activities and escape rooms.
Do you have any strategies for staying focused on long-term goals?
I create a vision board to remind me of my goals.
Have you ever had to give a presentation to clients or stakeholders?
Yes, it's important to be well prepared for those.
What's your preferred method of celebrating a successful project?
I like to treat the team to a nice meal or snacks.
Are you a fan of using productivity apps or tools?
Yes, I use project management apps to stay on top of tasks.
How do you handle unexpected changes in project scope?
I assess the impact and adapt accordingly.
Have you ever participated in a company hackathon or innovation challenge?
Yes, I joined a hackathon last year. It was a lot of fun.
What's your favorite aspect of the company culture here?
I appreciate the emphasis on work-life balance.
Do you have any favorite motivational songs?
Eye of the Tiger by Survivor always gets me pumped.
How do you approach networking events and conferences?
I set specific goals for networking and make meaningful connections.
Have you ever had to give a formal performance review?
Yes, I've conducted performance reviews for my team.
What's your preferred way to handle disagreements at work?
I believe in open and respectful communication.
Are you a fan of taking short breaks throughout the day?
Yes, it helps me recharge and stay focused.
Have you ever attended any industry-specific meetups?
Yes, they're great for staying connected in the field.
How do you handle multitasking and balancing various projects?
Prioritization and time management are key.
Do you have any favorite TED Talks on leadership or innovation?
I recommend watching Simon Sinek's Start With Why.
What's your favorite way to give and receive feedback at work?
I prefer one-on-one feedback sessions for constructive input.
Have you ever been part of a cross-functional project team?
Yes, it was challenging but rewarding to work with different departments.
How do you stay informed about industry regulations and compliance?
I regularly review industry publications and attend seminars.
Are you a fan of participating in volunteer activities as a team?
Yes, it's a great way to give back to the community.
What's your preferred method for brainstorming ideas with colleagues?
I like to have informal brainstorming sessions over coffee.
How do you handle pressure and tight deadlines?
I stay organized and communicate effectively with the team.
Have you ever taken on a mentorship role for junior colleagues?
Yes, mentoring is a rewarding experience.
What's your favorite part of the workday routine?
I enjoy the quiet mornings when I can plan my day.
Do you have any favorite quotes that inspire you?
Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm.
Are you a fan of attending industry-specific webinars?
Yes, they're a convenient way to learn and stay updated.
How do you approach team conflict resolution?
I encourage open dialogue and finding common ground.
What's your favorite season of the year?
I love autumn for the cool weather and colorful leaves.
Have you ever explored any online courses for personal development?
Yes, I recently took a course on time management.
How do you handle tight project budgets while maintaining quality?
We focus on resource optimization and efficiency.
Do you have any favorite team building games or activities?
I enjoy trust building exercises and icebreaker games.
Are you a fan of attending leadership conferences?
Yes, they're a great opportunity to learn from industry leaders.
How do you like to celebrate your team's successes?
A team dinner or outing is a great way to celebrate achievements.
Have you ever faced a major change in your industry's technology?
Yes, we had to adapt to new software recently.
How do you handle sudden emergencies or crises at work?
I follow established protocols and remain calm under pressure.
Do you have any favorite local art galleries or exhibitions?
I enjoy visiting art galleries during the weekends.
What's your preferred way to give presentations, in person or virtually?
In person, because I can engage with the audience better.
How do you approach setting personal career goals?
I create SMART goals and work on them step by step.
Have you ever had to lead a project with a diverse team?
Yes, it can be challenging, but diversity brings valuable perspectives.
What's your favorite type of cuisine for team lunches?
I love trying different types of Mediterranean food.
How do you manage stress during demanding projects?
I practice mindfulness and delegate tasks when necessary.
Do you have any favorite online platforms for networking?
LinkedIn is a great place to connect with professionals.
How do you approach continuous learning in your career?
I make a point to regularly attend workshops and courses.
Are you a fan of attending industry award ceremonies?
Yes, they're a great way to recognize industry excellence.
How do you maintain a positive work environment for your team?
I encourage open communication and celebrate wins.
Have you ever participated in a charity run or fundraising event?
Yes, I ran a charity marathon for a good cause.
What's your preferred way to conduct team meetings?
I prefer face-to-face meetings when possible.
How do you handle project setbacks and keep the team motivated?
I focus on solutions and encourage the team to learn from setbacks.
Do you have a favorite team building exercise that you've organized?
I organized a team building scavenger hunt once. It was a hit.
How do you approach giving and receiving feedback for improvement?
I believe in constructive feedback and continuous improvement.
Have you ever been part of a mentorship program within your organization?
Yes, I've been both a mentor and a mentee.
What's your favorite way to celebrate your colleagues' birthdays?
We usually have a small office party with cake.
How do you stay updated with industry trends and emerging technologies?
I subscribe to industry newsletters and follow thought leaders.
Are you a fan of organizing team-building retreats?
Yes, they're a great way to bond and strategize.
How do you approach diversity and inclusion in your workplace?
We promote diversity through hiring practices and training.
What's your preferred way to handle disagreements within a team?
I encourage open dialogue and seek compromise.
How do you handle creative blocks when working on projects?
I take short breaks and seek inspiration from different sources.
Have you ever participated in public speaking training?
Yes, it helped boost my confidence in presentations.
What's your favorite team-building activity for remote teams?
Virtual trivia games and online team challenges work well.
How do you handle long and challenging negotiation sessions?
I prepare thoroughly and stay patient throughout.
Are you a fan of team-building workshops on communication?
Yes, they improve collaboration and understanding.
What's your preferred method for managing your email inbox efficiently?
I use filters, folders, and priority flags.
How do you approach creating a positive company culture?
By leading by example and fostering inclusivity.
Have you ever been part of a company-wide rebranding effort?
Yes, it was a big project, but it was exciting.
How do you handle project handovers and transitions?
I create detailed documentation to ensure a smooth transition.
Are you a fan of office traditions or rituals?
Yes, they create a sense of unity and belonging.
What's your preferred way to acknowledge team members' contributions?
I give personalized thank you notes and recognition.
How do you approach public speaking at industry conferences?
I practice extensively and focus on engaging the audience.
Have you ever faced ethical dilemmas in your career?
Yes, it's important to always act with integrity.
What's your favorite way to de-stress during busy workdays?
I take short walks outside or do a quick mindfulness exercise.
How do you handle unexpected technical issues during presentations?
I stay calm, troubleshoot, and have a backup plan.
Are you a fan of workplace wellness programs?
Yes, they promote a healthy work-life balance.
What's your preferred method for delegating tasks to team members?
I assign tasks based on individual strengths and expertise.
How do you approach innovation and creativity in your role?
I encourage brainstorming sessions and foster a creative environment.
Have you ever had to deliver tough news or feedback to a colleague?
Yes, it's important to approach such conversations with empathy.
What's your favorite type of team building challenge?
I enjoy team-building games that require problem-solving.
How do you handle project scope changes requested by clients?
We assess the impact and communicate with clients transparently.
Are you a fan of attending industry trade shows?
Yes, they're a great way to stay informed about new products.
What's your preferred way to give recognition to outstanding work?
I share their achievements with the team and leadership.
How do you approach working with cross-functional teams from different departments?
I establish clear communication channels and common goals.
Have you ever been part of a global project with teams in multiple countries?
Yes, it required coordination and cultural sensitivity.
What's your favorite way to celebrate project milestones?
A team lunch or a small ceremony to mark the occasion.
How do you handle team members with different work styles?
I encourage open discussions and adaptability.
Are you a fan of mentorship programs for career growth?
Yes, they're invaluable for professional development.
What's your preferred method for keeping track of long-term goals?
I use a combination of a digital goal tracker and a vision board.
How do you approach promoting teamwork and collaboration within your team?
I emphasize the importance of collective success and shared goals.